Join with me in consciousness as we spend the next 15 minutes together in meditation. Allow the words that I speak to be the words of your own heart. Relax and breathe into the moment, and know that you are safe. Wake up and live. Set your sights high. The higher, the better. Expect the most wonderful things to happen, not in the future, but right now. Realize that nothing is too good. Allow absolutely nothing to hamper you or hold you up in any way. It is all available for you right now. Be enthusiastic about life. It is a wonderful life. Make it so by your enthusiasm. So I will continue speaking in the first person. As I breathe and relax into this moment, I recognize there is only one divine essence that permeates all things seen and unseen. It is the field of pure potentiality. Some call it God, the universe, all that is. Join with me for the next 15 minutes. Today I choose to wake up and live. Today I set my sights high, higher than ever before. I expect the most wonderful things to happen. Right now, not in the future, right now. I realize that nothing is too good. I allow absolutely nothing to hamper me or hold me up in any way. I know I am a free agent in the universe. I am enthusiastic about life. It is a wonderful life. I make it so by my enthusiasm. I learn to be very clear and definite about what I desire in life. I choose to be clear and definite. I can do all things. I can be all things. When I have faith and trust in my connection to Spirit, all things are possible for me. I have confidence in my ability to do all things, because I am drawing from the substance that is God. God is all of me. God is my all and all. Today I stride forward with a firm, steady step, knowing with a deep, certain inner knowing that I reach every goal I set for myself. I see it happening every day. I achieve every aim. I start doing this today. I choose to do it today. Procrastination is for others, not for me. I get things done. I choose to be clear rather than vague. I choose to know rather than hope. I know that today change occurs because I choose to allow it. I know everything falls into place for me. I choose to live a full and glorious life. There's nothing vague about my intentions. So in this moment, I take positive action. I start the wheels turning. I know that once I do my part and set my intention, that I receive help, all the help I need. That's when it begins, when I choose. I know that Spirit helps me through me. Today I choose. Something is happening because I am taking action. I am ready to soar to greater heights. My heart is filled with praise and thanksgiving. But like a tiny bird, I have to take off from the ground. I have to make that special effort. It is easy for me, for I have everything I need. It is a joyous, light-hearted effort. It is a graceful effort. And as I lift off the ground, like that little bird, I can go as high as I choose in complete freedom. I choose to take action to change my life today. When I have a desire, I know I can achieve it. I know it already exists in the mind of God. I choose to allow it in. I hear the universe say yes to me, and I say yes to it. I know everything is possible with God. The takeoff of an airplane from the ground demands a special boost of power. When I go within, I receive my special boost of power, and I am on my way. There is no greater power than the power of Spirit, and I am always connected. It is available to me at any time. It is always available to me. Today I choose to draw from it. I am ready, and I know how to use it correctly. It is always unfolding for my highest and best. And I am ready now. I am surrounded by beauty everywhere. I open my eyes and see it, and give constant thanks for it. I allow these things of beauty to transform me and inspire me, always transforming me to my highest and best. Beauty draws the very best out of me and unites me with Spirit. The beauty that is within me goes beyond just me. It is everywhere present all the time. Beauty is spirit. I allow the beauty that is me to shine forth. I fill my heart and my mind with beautiful thoughts, for I am beauty. Today I choose to look for the beautiful things all around me. I choose to see beauty in everything. And when I look deep enough and long enough, I see it in me as well. I rise above the illusions of life. And through my eyes looking for beauty, I am able to transform all the illusions. I know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I know it is also deep within me. I go forth this day determined to see beauty in everyone and everything. It's unfolding for me now. Love and beauty go hand in hand. I let the universal love flow in and through every aspect of my being. I feel it bringing unity and oneness to all my experiences, to all my thoughts. As I open my heart, the love keeps flowing. And the more I love, the more there is to love. I know the words love one another, and I know it begins with me. I know, despite appearances, everyone is one with God. Today I know this to be the truth, and I see through the eyes of love. Universal love flows freely. It does not pick and choose who is going to be loved. Everyone is loved, for everyone is love. Universal love is the same for everyone. It is within me and within everyone else as well. I am filled to the brim with this wondrous love. Today I choose to be aware of the love that I am. I choose to be aware of the friendly universe that I live in. I choose to recognize how I am fully supported by this love. Today I open up and I accept my love. I accept that I am loved by the universe. I choose to be open and expressive of this love and compassion. It is beyond my personality. It is the highest and best of me. Divine love is not possessive or stifling. It is open and expansive. Today I am open and expansive. Today I am open to demonstrate my love to everyone I meet. I know that love is the greatest uniting factor in the universe. So today I choose to love, love, love. So it is in this moment that I raise my consciousness to the true awareness and understanding that I am one with all that is. I am so grateful for this knowledge. So grateful for this allowing, and so thankful for my life. And it is with an open, humble heart that I release the how to the universe. And so it is. Welcome to Unity Online. My name is Reverend Ann Kindest, and I am here with Emilio Zares. Not only is he our wonderful soloist and singer, but he is also our music director. And so all these fabulous songs that you get to hear during our services are actually because he has come up with such great ideas to go in alignment with what I'm talking about. So I hope you enjoy what we have to offer today. So let's start with our first song, Have It All, by Jason Mraz.
May you have auspiciousness and causes and success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in you being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa, and may the road less may be the road that you follow. Whoa, well, here's to the heart that you're gonna pray. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions, no immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated uses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it from each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrow. Whoa, and may the road less may be the road that you follow. Oh, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise the glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it. Oh, I toast you. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
You sure have it all. What a fabulous song. You do it so well. So let's slow it down. Whew.
It's not really slow, it's more like a nice groove.
Yes, sort of like the waves in the ocean, eh? Relax and let go. Karen Drucker.
It's a doo-wop.
Yes.
I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. And every day I affirm and pray that I'm blessed with everything I have. I release my fear, 'cause it's all so clear. I am held, I am loved, I am safe. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I am well, I am well, I am well. And now I see what my life can be when I trust in the process and have faith. And now I know that when I let go, that I have all I ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I am well, I am well, I am well. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. One more time, sing it. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. I am well, I am well. All is well, all is well. I am well.
Join with me in this opening intention. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. As I speak this in the first person, reminding me and all of us here that there is only one thing going on, Spirit. And so as I allow my awareness to move from my whirling thoughts down to my heart center, I sit for a moment in this awareness, in this stillness. And it is in this place that I know I am deeply connected to all that is, for it is what breathes me, what animates me, what is my life, Spirit. I feel so blessed as I move forward, knowing that at the core of my being, I am fully divine. And so therefore, life is fully and completely supporting me in every way. So with a grateful heart, I let go and I allow it to support me, to guide me, to be me in every situation, and to show up as love as integrity, as joy. So I let go and I let it be so. Please join with me in affirming. And so it is. And There Is Only Love by Karen Drucker.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, I would go inside and quiet my mind, and I'd hear Spirit say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only, there is only love.
Today's absolute word is guidance. Let go, unleash divine potential. I let go of opinions and fears as I unleash my divine potential. The often heard saying, let go and let God, can be found on the walls of recovery programs throughout the world. It is often said in reference to a higher and separate power. Its deeper meaning is let go, unleash my divine potential. It is about using our divine potential in higher and more productive ways. In the face of any challenge, I quiet the opinions and fears of my adverse ego mind by not giving it any power or importance. Then I turn to my divine potential and unleash divine strength and love. With strength, I am able to persevere. With love, I am able to desire the right outcome as I harmonize my thoughts and feelings. And so it is. As I enjoy my successful journey, I experience spiritual growth as an extra benefit of my consciously using my innate divine powers. I'm deeply satisfied. I make progress exploring new possibilities. I do it all in joy as I enjoy the journey. This year, 2021, our theme is look up, as in look up and beyond everything that's going on. See it through spiritual eyes. See it as God sees it, for God is within you. And this month of April, it's about stepping into the unknown with a sense of safety, a sense of support, and understanding that love is guiding the way. We have a very special guest today. Her name is Reverend Dr. Jane Simmons. And she is not here with us. She has sent us a video because, of course, she's in Washington. And she has retired now from being a minister. But did you know that from 1999 to 2003, she was the minister here at this particular Unity Center? And it happened to be the convent that was on the mountain. It was called Unity on the Mountain, or Christ Church Unity. And so let's give a warm welcome to Reverend Dr. Jane Simmons and all her wisdom.
Good morning. My name is Jane Simmons, for those of you who may not know me, and I am speaking to you today from the beautiful mountains of Kettle Falls, Washington, just south of the Canadian border, where my husband Gary and I have recently retired from pulpit ministry. We live in a tiny house here. And I feel very grateful to be invited to share with you this morning, especially since at the moment I'm unable to physically come and visit Canada. Let's hope that soon that changes, that we have this pandemic under control and we'll be able to gather safely together again. But in the meantime, despite any screen fatigue that we may be experiencing, thank goodness that we have the ability to stay connected through technology. And the need to stay connected with each other is so important for us as a culture right now. Not just because of the isolation caused by COVID, as if that wasn't enough, but also the intensified political and social divisiveness that has erupted because of it. South of the border, it's certainly happening to a much greater degree. But if we look around our world right now, we can see that this is a challenging time on planet Earth. And I believe the moment has arrived for us to stand up as peacemakers and truly become the change that we want to see in our world. I recently came across a posting by someone who said, "We need kind humans right now." And I was moved by the urgency in his voice. He was questioning whether it was even still possible for us to be kind to one another. He asked, have we become immersed in too much cynicism or sarcasm to recover from it? Has political and social polarized finger-pointing gone too far? And his writing got me thinking about it. And I started to wonder what it might take to heal the us and them divide, that kind of thinking that seems to have enmeshed itself into our culture. My talk title is Survival of the Kindest. So that gives you a hint as to the level of importance I am pinning on our need to relearn how to be kind to one another. That title is also the name of a book that I'm currently writing that examines the cultural evolutionary paradigm shifts that have happened throughout history, exploring how they happen, and delving into what we need to do in order to bring forth a shift to a new paradigm, namely a kinder, more compassionate world. And it turns out love has a whole lot to do with it. Compassion, kindness, divine love, they are all foundational for transformative change. The work happens through the power of the heart, not by simply taking some sort of outer action to try and fix things in the world. Love has to be the driving force behind it, and if it isn't, then all of our actions will just get us nowhere fast. I once read that many of us seem to be turning our spirituality into a rat race. And when I read that, it made me pause and question whether that is exactly what I've been doing these past few months. Between political toxicity, social unrest, pandemics, violence, racism, so many of us have been working overtime in a seemingly endless mental and emotional struggle with whatever is showing up on the evening news. So I've had to ask myself some pretty serious questions. Am I trying to force change by battling what is arising, using tactics that are more in line with the cultural paradigm that I'm trying to evolve out of? Has a steady diet of us and them polarized thinking derailed my desire to live a compassionate life that honors the oneness of all? Have I been trying to win a spiritual rat race and vanquish what I consider to be the other side? These are such important questions, and they bring me to the most poignant one of all. Is it even possible to bring forth a new paradigm of interconnected living using methods that are no longer working in the old paradigm, methods that are based on the story of separation? Spoiler alert, no. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And this idea that I might be caught in a spiritual rat race has catapulted me into a whole new exploration of cultural change and how I might do it differently than I have been, no longer contributing to the culture's dysfunction. As the Franciscan priest, Father Richard Rohr, writes, "You cannot believe in or practice unitive consciousness, which is oneness, as long as you exclude and marginalize others." That makes perfect sense. If I'm making someone else the problem, keeping them outside of my circle of compassion, then I exclude myself from experiencing the oneness of God because I am immersed in separation. So we can't force a paradigm shift, a cultural paradigm shift. We have to be that paradigm shift in action. And when enough of us come into alignment with the vibrational dynamics of a new way of being, when we're expressing what we want to see in the world, then it can emerge. So I'm officially inviting any of us who may feel caught in a spiritual rat race like I have been, to step out of the battle and into the flow of divine love. Can you feel the difference in that? Step off the battlefield that comes from reactivity to a story of separation into the divine flow of oneness that emanates from the reality of interbeing. Unity's foundation principle tells us there is only one presence, one power, one life, and part of our work as New Thought practitioners is to start living that truth in a much more fuller and deeper way. But in order to do that, we first have to see what might be getting in the way. What's blocking that flow? So it begins by looking inside of ourselves, becoming aware, waking up to what is going on within me and how I may be projecting whatever that is out onto an unsuspecting world. As the New Thought teacher Emma Curtis Hopkins writes, "The world will persist in exhibiting before you what you persist in affirming the world is." So whatever we're putting out there is contributing to the collective memory field of humanity. Make no mistake about that. In these very unsettled times, our whole planet now needs more than ever a new way of living, one that is based on the power of the heart. And above all, it needs those of us who are holding the vision of a better world to help bring it forth. We're the ones that we've been waiting for. And this entails some work, you may have noticed. In a sense, that work is to hospice what is dying out, what isn't working, what we're ready to release and let go of, while at the very same time welcoming, nurturing, creating the environment for and essentially midwifing what is ready to come forth and be birthed. And the problem is we don't have a really clear idea of what that is as of yet, but this I do know. The coming together of our human family, no matter what we agree or disagree on, is imperative. I believe our very survival rests on it. I read about a farmer who grew excellent quality corn, and every year he won an award for it. A reporter interviewed him and asked him what his secret was to growing such a quality crop year after year. And the farmer told him that he shared his seed corn with his neighbors. And the reporter asked, "How can you afford to do that when your neighbors are in competition with you?" And the farmer answered, "The wind picks up pollen from the ripening corn and swirls it from field to field. If my neighbors grow inferior corn, cross-pollination will steadily degrade the quality of mine. If I want to grow good corn, I have to help my neighbors grow good corn." Now, I love this story because it illustrates that we as a culture are in this together. Our well-being is intertwined. And if we're keeping others out of our circle of kindness and compassion, we also keep the door barred from our own entry. But not only are we all in this together, we have to find our way out together as well. And our current cultural climate is ripe for us to do so. So, how can we utilize the current situation as a cataclysmic evolutionary catalyst? This has become my new favorite phrase. In other words, how can we use what is currently happening as a driver for our evolutionary transformation and to energetically evolve into a greater expression of who we've come here to be? Well, we cannot shift into a new way of thinking if we are seeing life through an old way of thinking, specifically through the lens of an unhealed past. Our development will be hindered by largely unconscious patterns of behavior. But to be clear, it's not about fixing ourselves. It's more a releasing of whatever's in the way of expressing our true wholeness. It's a letting go of what may be obscuring the Christ light within us from shining brightly. Without doing that clearing work first, we just keep on dragging the past into the future with us like unwanted baggage. So although it isn't the totality of the work, it is definitely a foundational piece of it. If we don't do that work first, then our unfinished business will continue to quietly sabotage both our individual and our collective evolution into a more spiritually mature, awakened culture. Centuries ago, the Roman Stoic philosopher Seneca gave some wise words of counsel. Don't stumble over something behind you. And this is exactly what we do when we don't address this. We stumble over our own past. Now, one of the issues we face in this work is that it turns out that some of that unfinished business can actually be beyond our personal history and be more ancestral in nature. If I were to ask you what you inherited from your family, you might say my dad's eye color, my mother's voice. We can often see family resemblances. Physical features like skin and hair color, body shape can be passed down from parent to child. But beyond that, psychological strengths and weaknesses, emotional tendencies, mental acuity, hormonal makeup can all be inherited from our ancestors, stored in our personal and collective memory fields. Epigenetic research shows that dysfunction from trauma can be unconsciously passed down to our descendants. Dr. Rachel Yehuda, professor of psychiatry and neuroscience, has done extensive work in this area of transgenerational trauma. And she's found that descendants of Holocaust survivors were 3 times as likely to meet the criteria for PTSD than those from their community whose ancestors had not gone through the Holocaust. The same hormonal abnormalities were passed on even if the Holocaust survivors never spoke about their experience. This passing on happens unknowingly. It's not something we set out to do or choose to do. And this bit of research has sent me on a journey of discovery, looking at my parents', grandparents', great-grandparents' lives with an eye for the stories behind the facts. What were their early lives like? What hidden traumas might they have passed on? And then looking at my own early years and seeing what memories from my past have been stored as frozen trauma in my body. We all have this to a degree. So we identify what it is, and then we do the healing work needed. And here's why that work is so important for us, especially right now. The author Zui Kwok tells us that social disorder is an alert to heal collective trauma. And when we look around our world, We can see the effects of people that are holding unconscious trauma in unsettled bodies. The author of My Grandmother's Hands, Dr. Resmaa Menakem, is a body-based trauma therapist. And he writes this: gather together a group of unsettled bodies, you get a mob or a riot. But bring a large group of settled bodies together, and you have a potential movement and a potential force for tremendous good in the world. And this is the key for us as to how we can help to bring forth a better world. This explains why, when a percentage of the population engages in meditation, that the crime rate can drop, violence can be reduced. It explains why getting ourselves into a coherent, heart-centered state affects those around us in a positive way. And it helps me to understand that when I do my integration work, settle my body, I can then be the presence of compassion and peace for another. It can help those around me to settle their bodies, and then the ripple effect happens. The circle of compassion widens, expands, and it grows. I think the Dalai Lama said it best. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. When we learn to live and breathe kindness, when our work becomes being divine love in action, then not only can our own lives transform, but it spreads like a positive contagion, and the world can change. And that brings me back to the realization of our true power within, that we are one with Source, that within us is a mighty power that can overcome all seeming obstacles. We use Source, not force. And we're all being called to evolve in this way, to evolve the way that we live, to do this work and to be the change. More wisdom from Father Richard Rohr. He says, this collective call can only be truly answered by those who have done their own work of self-mastery. Otherwise, there is insufficient strength, not enough connection to the essential center to do the heavy lifting of transforming society. And he goes on to say that any unfinished business within will inhibit our availability for transformation. And I've had to ask myself, how available am I for transformation right now? I heard the story of a Tibetan monk who had been tortured in a Chinese prison for years. And once he was finally released, he was asked by the Dalai Lama if he had ever been afraid throughout his time in the prison. And he answered yes. There was one thing I was afraid of. I was afraid I might lose compassion for the Chinese. Wow. Now there is someone available for transformation, and I must confess I am not there yet. But I do worry about what will happen to our culture if we lose our ability to have compassion for each other. Now the good news is this: we don't have to do this work alone. In fact, we can't do it alone. We need the powerhouse of our divine essence. Ralph Waldo Emerson describes how this works as he says, we are inlets of the divine, natural inlets of the divine source. And our job, he tells us, is to learn to be outlets, you see. And so the work becomes focused on reaching inside, doing the powerful integration work by finding and releasing all of the hidden blocks to being an outlet, and then reaching out and becoming active, conscious conduits of divine love to bring forth a kinder and more compassionate world. And the integration work is paramount. We need to unlearn any negative conditioning that may be hiding the very qualities we want to express. I mean, truly, we can't leave behind a kinder world if we're not feeling that kindness inside. We can't give the world a compassionate, safe life for all if that compassion and safety are not within our own hearts. And here's why. The world is mirroring what is within our psyche. And if I want to see healing in our polarized world, I need to heal the polarity in my own heart. Now, to be clear, I am not suggesting that we in any way suppress, avoid, bypass feelings of anger or fear that have been generated from recent events. No, we need to feel and honor those emotions and work through them in a positive way but not get stuck in them. You see, that is the key. It does the world no good to have our thoughts sink into the vibration of despair and guilt and fear, condemnation, pessimism, blaming, and then stay stuck there, festering under the surface. That just compounds the problem. As James Twyman reminds us, thoughts are the ultimate buzzkill. And he's referring to chronic negative thinking. And I don't know about you, but that is so true for me. Nikola Tesla has some words of wisdom for us as he writes, "If you wish to understand the universe, think of energy, frequency, vibration." So the work begins with shifting our thoughts from the ultimate buzzkill of negativity that results from the story of separation, and then ascending to the frequency and the vibrational resonance of oneness through the power of divine love, settling our bodies and allowing the power within us to rise up as we become the presence of embodied peace and compassion, with the ultimate goal from that energetic signature of creating a world that works for all beings. And as Marianne Williamson assures us, any thought of love uplifts us all. Nothing inspires me more than wanting to leave a more compassionate world for the next generation that is safe and loving and environmentally sustainable, where everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive. That describes the kind of paradigm shift that I truly believe is imminent, ready to emerge. But we have to help it to do so by midwifing it into manifestation as we rise to and sustain that vibrational frequency. That's what's meant by being the change. New Thought founder Ernest Holmes says this, "In our ignorance, we misuse our divinity." But he adds, without changing or destroying it. This is the good news. No matter what's blocking the flow or how long it's been doing so, our divine essence is as powerful and precious and magical and mighty as it ever has been, right now, right here. So I invite all of us to reach in, do the integration work, discover those stuck places, frozen trauma, unforgiveness, simmering resentment, condemnation, both towards myself or someone else. Clear whatever barriers we may have mentally or emotionally erected that are in the way of being a clear conduit of the divine. And then, using source, not force, awaken our divine potential, go beyond our yesterday self, become an outlet of kindness, an avenue through which love and compassion can flow, and truly become the change that we're seeking. The world's counting on us. The time is now, and we are the ones. Thank you for letting me share with you this morning. Now please join me for a moment of meditation. I invite you to let go of anything that has been on your mind. Any thoughts, any cares, any worries, any thoughts of what's coming yet in the day. We're just going to release all of that, just gently set it aside and become present. As we sink our awareness deep, deep within the body, feel the soles of your feet. Just notice how they feel. And move your attention through your legs to the trunk of your body. Notice any places of tension in your body, around your abdomen or shoulders, neck. Now move your attention down your arms to your hands and fingers. Notice how your hands feel right now. Just notice. And then finally, move your attention throughout your neck to your head. And notice any tension around your eyes, around your jaw. Relax your tongue as we become present to this now moment. Now let your breath anchor you in this moment as you follow the breath in and out. Just Follow it, notice it, don't try to control it. And now imagine you're breathing right into your heart. You can put your hands on your heart if you choose, if that helps. Just imagine the breath going right into the heart space. And as you do, bring into your awareness someone that you deeply love. And let that feeling of love bubble up in your heart, warm your heart. Let it grow, let it expand. And let that feeling fill your body, every cell, in this high vibration of love, resonating with oneness, with the interconnectedness of every one of us. We are all divinely connected with each other and with a deeper source that is within us. So feel that divine connection now as you continue to open and allow that love in your heart to expand even more as it moves beyond your body, creating an energetic field of divine love. Feel it emanating from within you. And now imagine sending this love from your heart to the person that you are thinking of, that you love so deeply. Feel that heart-to-heart connection. And as each one of us comes into this coherent, energetic signature, we become the embodiment of peace and compassion. And we know the truth that we are all here to be the one to make the difference in our world. In our little world, when we become peace embodied, peace can come to our world. And so let's enter the silence as we continue to breathe into the heart, feel the love in our heart, and let it emanate in the silence. Blessed Spirit, we give thanks for this time together, for this wonderful opportunity that we have to be the change that we are seeking in the world. We are grateful for the opportunity to be love in action, to be the presence of peace, and to help to bring forth a kinder, more compassionate world. And so it is. Amen. Thank you to all of you for letting me be a part of your Sunday morning experience. I send love and blessings to you all. And so it is.
Wasn't that really nice to see Jane? She's looking so good, and she's always just so full of wisdom. I am so grateful that she was able to provide us with that wonderful message. I hope that you got some nuggets from that today. And so let's move on to our next song.
I'm grateful to have learned the truth. I've listened to the words my heart has spoken. Divinely blessed and guided, I no longer search fulfillment from excuses with no purpose. I am free, free from all the shackles that surround me. give my life new meaning. Free to change, to love unfold my destiny. I am free. I lift the veils that shadowed me. I see the love and beauty that abounds me. No longer cling to thoughts I thought protected me. I've braved it all, and now I live with purpose. I am free, free from all the shackles that surround me. Free to choose to give my life new meaning. Free to change, to love unfold my destiny. I am free. I bless my past mistakes. Bless all the scars they've made. I bless them all, the lessons learned. They brought me where I am today. I am free, free from all the shackles that surround me. Free to choose to give my life new meaning. Free to change, to love unfold my destiny. I am free, free from all the shackles that surround me. Free to choose to give my life new meaning. Free to change, to love unfold my destiny. I am free.
And in this place of freedom, let's do this prosperity affirmation together. From the love of pure spirit in me, I bless all that I give. It goes forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith in the good in my life. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. I am prosperous. And another really lovely song by Dedry Francois, Let Your Light Shine.
There's a light that burns inside of you. It's a light that stays forever true. Though the seasons may change or your life may rearrange, it shines on for you. the sun parts the rain. Let your light shine brighter than the moon. Let it lead you, reignite you, burn the flame of your heart again. There's a light that burns so deep within, sometimes dim when fear may trickle in. It will show you you're strong, make your heart sing a song. It shines on, it shines on. Let your light shine brighter than the sun. Guide you through your pain like the sun parts the rain. Let your light shine brighter than the moon. Let it lead you, reignite you, burn the flame of your heart again. Let it lead you, reignite you, burn the flame of your heart again.
Join with me in this closing prayer. The infinite mind of God, which is my mind, fills my awareness with all I need to live a full and happy life. I follow the guidance. I am peaceful. I release all fear. I am living love. And so it is. And our final song, Stand Together, Faith Rivera and Harold Payne, and of course, Emilio Zares.
Something great is happening. Love has taken hold and it won't let go of us now. Something here was calling us forward, upward motion. We're drops in one ocean. Roll on. Will you rise up with me today? Lift up your voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Live your dream of your highest calling. Be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Share your gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's the moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Every day's a chance you can do something amazing, to feel your passion blazing and shine. Think with every vision and dance in new directions, explode to new heights in your mind. I will rise up with you today, lift up my voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Live your dream of your highest waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Woo! One breath, one voice, one heart, one world, one beat, one voice, one heart, one world, one breath, one voice, one heart, one world. Live the dream of your highest calling. Be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make the difference. Let's stand together. Trees in the hurry of waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's the moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now. Woo! We're the ones who can make the difference. Let's stand together. Share your gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together. Live the dreams. Be the hope. We're the ones. Stand together. Everybody stand together. Everybody stand together. Everybody, let's stand together now.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Emilio and I have had such a great time again today. I hope that you got a few nuggets from what we talked about today, and we shall see you next week. Stay on the line if you're interested in giving us a donation. We appreciate your generosity. The information is on the screen as soon as we exit from here. Bye for now. See you next week.